Welcome back to the channel. This is Paris Saint-Germain career mode. In this episode, mainly we're going to be focusing on buying and selling players. So without any further ado, let me just start off with the squad hub here and look at the players that we might need to sign for possibly contract extension, or players that I think they don't really have a future here. Of course, like this goalkeeper here, Sebastian, he doesn't have a future. So when I put him on the transfer market at this point, I think two goalkeepers will do at this point. We do have the Gigi Buffon. I think is gonna finish off the season. And of course, not being offered a new contract, that's not going to happen. And Danny Alves as well. Can I sell him? I actually can. So why not just put him in a transfer list as well? He's 35 at this point. I think the oldest player that I'm going to have is Ginger Buffon here, with sitting at 40 years of age. And of course, I'm going to try and bring in another right back. So for all the right backs right now, let me see. These two guys gotta go. I cannot really sell him at this point. Who's this? Alex is gonna go into the transfer market as well. Let's see here. Anybody below 70 really is gotta go here, because I have no time. No time at all. Kira, I don't know. Tilo, I'm not quite so sure. Let me leave that for now. Let me go through the team here, really. The players that I can sell. Can I just release the player? How much would it cost me to release this guy? He's valued at 1.7 million euros. And he has a 3-year contract as well. So if I do try to cancel this contract right now, it might cost me a little bit. So I'm trying to save as much money as I possibly can. Between these two guys, they are both sitting on 25 years. One is 77 rated and one is 78. So whoever is 78 pretty much wins this battle, because he's going to, oh, I cannot even sell this guy right now. Not even on the, oh, come on. That's a 8 million that I can use right there. And of course we do have Kuzawa sitting on 78 rated, and he's 10.5 million. I cannot sell Kuzawa right now. I think it's much better of a player than it is Guan there. And then we do have Lassana Diarra, 33 years of age, 79. I think this guy gotta go. How much is worth? 5 million pounds? 5 million euros. I might just try and get 7 out of him. And Julian Draxler, I'm gonna keep him for now. And then we do have Yassine. Can I sell him right now? Uncook is not going anywhere. Rabiot is not going anywhere for the moment. Of course, Marco Verratti. What would you sell this beast? 55 million he's worth at this point. Who's the Giovanni is on a loan already at Real Betis. And then we have Jesse. I don't know about this fool. I think we still have a long transfer window to go. So I think it's one of the players who possibly should go, because I don't see how I'm gonna be using him at this point. Let's see here. 79. Can I sell this fool? Recall from loan? Of course not. Antony, I cannot sell him right now. Come on. Who can I sell then? Not really much to send out at this point because some of the players I cannot really, not even wanna release. I don't even wanna release the player because that's gonna cost me money that I don't have at this point. Um, I don't know. Let me see here. Did I even put Jesse on a lineup anywhere? Let's see my second team. First team, second team. Oh, Diarra. Why Diarra there? Why is Diarra here? You can play as a. Yeah, maybe. Where's Jesse at? Jesse can come in there for the left, for the right mid position. Let's save that. And then, um, not really much to sell, but a whole lot of crappy players. But right now, I'm gonna focus on my right back and my left back position, and of course, I'm gonna try and bring in Azila Queta, whatever you wanna pronounce it. I don't wanna bite my tongue, so excuse me with that. But he's 35 million valued at this point, and we might have to offer between 46 and 70 million euros to have a chance at this deal. I'm gonna delegate to buy, and when I do delegate to buy, this is what I love about it because I can actually try and squeeze um, Chelsea out of this deal. Really, try and get as low of a deal as possible. We're gonna start this one at 35.7, and of course we don't want to really pay that 70 right there. So why not just leave it at maybe 50 mil right there? I think Chelsea might have better come back with something. Is it 50 mil or should I just drop it down to like 40, 49? 40, eh. Yeah, let me just leave it at 50. I think at 50 it should be good. And then David Alaba as well. This will be my should be my second signing, and of course I'm gonna delegate to buy. He's only 31 rated at this point. How the hell is this guy valued at 31 million euros at this point? We might have to offer between 42 and 64 million euros for this guy. This guy is damn good. In real life, I think this guy should be worth, um, in my opinion, 90 million really. A cool 90 million. This guy, he is pretty damn good. But this is FIFA 19, and I have a chance of possibly screwing Bayern Munich here. And if I do have a chance to screw them, then why not just take the chance? I'm gonna start the betting here at 38. That's what I'm gonna start off with, and then leave it at 50 once again. um right now I'm just, for me to delegate like this, I just want to see the ballpark as to where these teams might be standing in terms of their players right now. So with that, I'm not gonna be looking to bring in any other player before I do bring those two in. So let's just fast forward here and hopefully Spurs. Not right now, Spurs. Not right now. Okay, let's move forward here. Did I just accept that thing? Did I just accept it? Hopefully I didn't. But yeah, let's see here if we can get ourselves an a reply. We're gonna reject that. What did I say here? I rejected this one. So who did I block? Who did I block? But anyways, all right. Let's see how if I can get a reply from Chelsea and Bayern Munich regarding those two players. I did have a scout out to look at this guy. Is 60, 76. Probably somebody could try and bring in if I don't get what I want at this point. I think he's a really good player, Benjamin. He can reach maybe like 84 right there if used properly. I think I've used him at some point, but let's see here. Blackburn Rovers. I'm quite sure this guy is not gonna go. Kevin Remane. He might not go, but why not just accept it? Let's see here. I'm still waiting for those two replies. I'm quite sure we're gonna have it here. What do we have? Hudson Adoy, 70 rated. Come on, son. Why is everybody so up his tail at this point in this transfer window? He wants to go to Bayern Munich. He wants to go to Liverpool. Like, I think that's what Chelsea deserves, really, in my opinion, because Chelsea don't really give out opportunities to the young players. I just wanted to congratulate you and wish you the best as the new manager of Paris Saint-Germain. Okay. We do have an offer here for Juventus or for Marco Verratti for a cool 68 million, but right now he's rated how much is it rated right now? 55. It's valued at 55, and if I actually decide to sell this guy, as you can see, Juventus is interested in purchasing this player. His market value should be between 71 and 105, but Juventus really want to stick it to me. They're offering me only 68. That is not going to happen, Juventus. That is not going to happen. We're gonna reject that, and I think we do have an agreement here to purchase Alaba. Have a look at that. Our first signing of the season is very much coming. David Alaba here. We have reached an agreement with Bayern Munich to purchase David Alaba for 47.9 million. I think that's a steal, in my opinion, for a player like that to get him for less than 50 mil. I think that's a steal. You can find the details in your folder. FC Bayern Munich are waiting for a confirmation, but you can also negotiate with them further. I don't think there's much more negotiation that needs to be going on at this point. We can just agree to this, because I think if I go to negotiate, they might just change their mind here and come back with some silly number. But I think 47 is a good number. So why not just bring in David Alaba here to make our first signing of the season, and hopefully I can get that reply from Chelsea once again, and let's see if we can bring him in. Already, he wants to be a crucial player. I can accept that. I think it's well deserved on his part. 5 years. It seems like he really wants to leave Bayern Munich. I cannot blame you, son. You really want to leave Bayern Munich on that. Alrighty, let me just turn down my volume here a little bit. Release close. Nah, I'm not a fan of those. They are really pain in the ass sometimes. They want a release close of 84 million. Nope. That is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. I don't want no release close, son. Okay, we can move forward without settling on the blah 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 blah. Okay. Release clause, I pain in the ass. I don't like those. Is currently receiving 98,000 per week from Bayern Munich. So why not just offer the same, since I'm very cheap? And for a signing bonus, I'll give him $1 million. If they don't like that, then I don't know. Let me just submit that and see what that says. Oh, it's a fair offer. What do you know? It is deemed a fair offer indeed. So our first signing, David Alaba, concluding that spell of the let's see here. Yeah, bringing in David Alaba will kind of solve our left back position at this point. We are still waiting for this reply from Chelsea to see if we can make that signing as well. And of course, this career mode, I want to make the best signings that I can, but not really changing the team way too much to a point where I pretty much change the first 11. Maybe I can do that if we go to the third season. But for the first season, I just want to keep things as more authentic and original as possible at the same time. Let's see here. We do have an offer for who? Alex. Alex, you should go, son. I need that 750,000, possibly to go towards my wages and stuff. So let's move forward here. Chelsea, come back with an reply. Tell me you don't want to sell, or just give me something. Because either way, he's coming to Paris Saint-Germain. Either way. Or maybe I could just look at that guy from Real Madrid. What's his name? Carnaval, I think. I think that's his. I think that's his name. Already. Still haven't. Ooh, Kevin Renema has sold, and we do have 350,000. That's going to go way forward in terms of our, uh, I would say our our wage budget on that. This one is broken down. Come on. They've considered our initial offer too low to begin with, and they are unwilling to negotiate any further. Okay, so since they don't want to negotiate at this point, let me see if I can get myself. Let me see here. Let's go to La Liga. Where's La Liga at? La Liga, La Liga. And we do want to see Real Madrid. And let's search on that and see the defensive part of Real Madrid here. Carnaval, he's what, 26 years of age and is 84 rated. He has no release clause, and you can see his value is sitting at 29 million euros. I think this is a signing that we should try and make. Let's see Marcelo here. Marcelo is what, 30 and is 88 rated. I already signed the right back. I think nowadays, I think Marcelo kind of sucks a little bit. So I'm not too concerned about that. So since Chelsea gave us a finger on that one, I'm going to try and bring in Carnaval instead. And of course for him as well, I am going to do, let's see here, we might have to offer between 36 million and 54 million. So this one should be very much cheap as well, but I'm still going to delegate to buy. And with that said, I'm gonna start. How much is it worth right now? What's his value? 29. So my delegation needs to start somewhere close to that 29. Let me just say 30 instead. Start at 30. Okay, and we're gonna finish it off with like 45, 43, no, 45, and see what it says. And hopefully they can come back with a reply very, very soon here, so that we can see how much money we have and how we can try and switch the team around a little bit more. We do have an offer for Rabiot here, and of course it's not going anywhere right now. What other? Did I just get another offer here? Yes, I did for Alexis. Alex, didn't he just go? Oh no, he only has. I think the negotiation is still going on there, but I'm gonna accept every offer that I get for this fool, just hoping that it can go. Oh, we do have an agreement there with Real Madrid over Carnaval. We have reached an agreement with Real Madrid to purchase Daniel Carnaval for 44 million euros, way below than what they were pretty much the scale. Really, we're supposed to offer about, I think what was like 52 or 51, but we're gonna get him for 44. I cannot argue with that. I think that's a good number. He's pretty good as well. In 26 years of age, I can use him. How many? For 4 seasons? He should be very much strong to go for at least 4 seasons. So let's negotiate this one. Too bad he couldn't bring that player from Chelsea, but we're getting something pretty much as good. But that guy was a little bit more older than Carabao, so this one should very much be smooth. I'm quite sure he wants to leave Real Madrid at this point. He just won an important role in the team, which is pretty good. I can manage that. And 5 years, indeed, probably does really want to come and join Paris Saint-Germain here. And of course, we don't want no release clause. I hate those. And let's see here. Wages 185,000 per week, bro. God damn, son. If I offer him the same, there's no signing in bonus. I'll try and evade that. Sometimes you can just put it like this. Ooh, as you can see, it doesn't accept that, so it's pretty much switching shirts here. Really, not that much changing on his contract. Yep, that will be our second signing of the season here. So right now we are sitting pretty damn good. I think we already spent about 100 million on that, on the two players right now. What the hell am I looking at right now? Already, let's see here. God damn. Let's see. Now, how much do we have? We do have 191 million euros in the bank. So looking at that and looking at the players that we do have on our transfer hub right now, what could be our next? I think I have solved two problems that we have in the team right now. I think the next one should try and bring in a center back. Yeah, we'll try and bring in a center back. Koulibaly is a beast, so I would love to bring him. If I bring in one of these two guys this season, one of them definitely next season is gonna be coming in. So it really doesn't matter who I bring in at this point, but I would like to bring in Koulibaly first, so that I can have a little bit more money to bring in another player as well. Just to see how everything goes for. So if I do bring in Koulibaly right now, next season is going to be Varane, and when I try and bring in a goalkeeper as well, that will be Dollar Rumor. How much can I spend? I could get him for cheap as well if his over doesn't rise that much by next season. So right now, the only players that I should try and bring. This one might just turn out to be a little bit more expensive. I think I can bring in two more players, two more really good players here to try and help us out this season. Trying to kick off the season with a strong team as much as possible. So right now, I'll try and bring in Koulibaly, and then we can try Gabriel Jesus as well. And then from there, we can just go into more like fun shopping, as we probably look at Asensio as well. Maybe if we can bring him in this season, I think it will be pretty damn cool. But we don't really need him that much right now. Yeah, I think if I bring in one striker and one central defender, that would be pretty cool. But let's just update the first team right now just to see how everything looks. Looking at the first team there. So with the players that I just brought in, if I do this, it will kind of give me a good picture of what I'm trying to look at this point. So this will be the first team right now. Why is Marquinhos in there? Who did they replace in that position? I know Rabiot was on the reserves earlier on in the season. So now I'm feeling like I need to bring in a strong midfielder to go alongside Verratti here. Because Marquinhos doesn't belong there, in my opinion. He's a central defender, so I would like to keep him in that position as a central defender. And yeah, so right now I feel like for all the players that I've looked at, for all the positions that I've looked at, the only thing I missed was to look for a central midfielder or a central defending midfielder as well. So I think we can look at that position. Who can I bring in at this point? I think this will be should be my number one priority. Other than trying to bring in, I think a center back and a central midfielder as well, or a central defensive midfielder, should be one of my priorities at this time. Who can I bring in really? We're still at the Real Madrid here. Let me try and snoop around Real Madrid and see who can I take with me. Ooh, Casemiro. He's 88 rated and is 59 million. Maybe I could get this guy for like 70 million or so. And he's 26 rated, 26 years of age, which is a good age as well. So maybe just found the keeper right there. And Luka Modric, he's 32, but he's 91 rated and do have 20 cross at 90 rated and is only release close of 149 million euros, which is too damn expensive if you ask me. We don't really need a cam right now. I'm gonna steal Asensio at some point, so Asensio can play in the as a cam as well with no problem, even though his position is only at left midfield and a right midfield as well. Wait, right wing or left wing, whatever. Still the same shit. Yeah, I think Casemiro should be on our shopping cart at this point. 88 rated. I think it will go alongside well with Marco Verratti with the really defensive midfield. Going forward, I think we are good in that aspect. So right now, let me just let's see how much this guy can cost me at this point. We do have 191 million in the bank. I'm pretty sure this guy is gonna cost us over maybe over 100 million here. Over 100 million. As you can see, we might have to offer between 79 and 118 million. He doesn't have a release clause, so that could be a little bit of let's see here, delicate to buy. Of course, I'm not gonna go with the suggestions here. It's only what? Let me look at that again. 59 million valued at this point. So if I come in at 60, start the negotiations at 60, and the negotiations 118, I think is too much. Why not just end it at 90 instead? God damn, being cheap is something else, bruv. Being cheap is something else. I think we can spend 100 million on this fool. I'll keep it like, maybe that's too much of a gap there. Between 60 and 40, that's a 30 million gap in between. Maybe too much, but I'm afraid if I go lower than 90, they might just come back with a finger to give me. So let me just leave it as that. I might overpay, I might not overpay, I might not even get him. So it could go in three directions here. So hopefully I do get a reply, at least a reply already. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Oh, we have reached an agreement to purchase Casemiro from Real Madrid only for 70 million pound 70 million euros. I think my negotiator is damn good as well. How the hell did you pull that off? Somebody who's Real Madrid could have easily asked for over 100 million for me to go pay. That's like a fraction, really. That's a goddamn fraction. Come on. Let me write something down here. That's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a steal, in my opinion. That's a steal, in my opinion. So possibly signing our third player this season right now. Let me not really waste any time with that one, and go straight into negotiations here and see if we can get this full. But his salary, his wages per week is over 200,000. Mm. Already, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want a signing bonus as well. This greedy ass motherfucker. Already. 5 years. Why does this players really try to? Okay, we're gonna disregard that. Whoa. At least his wage per week has come down a little bit. Well, I'm not really gonna argue with this. Let me just accept it, and let's make our third signing this season. Yeah, as you can see, so far we have brought in Casemiro, Carvajal, and David Alaba, really addressing our key issues this season that we need to look at. So right now, I think we can try and bring in a defender now. Give me a second. Hello? Huh? I'm on the computer, darling. What's up? I didn't ignore your call. I didn't see it. Yeah. What's up? Why would I, why would I be ignoring your call though? Holy Jesus. What's up? Huh? What am I doing? Look at that. I'm on the computer. Like, goddamn. Huh? It's dark right now. Is that dark? Cause I've got my lights off. Like, you see me now? I'm right here. What's up? Really? I ignored your call. So you're trying to tell me every time you call, I cannot miss your call. There's no reason for me to miss your call. What's up, darling? Huh? Why you so angry?